Hi there and welcome to Ladies Let's Talk Beef Live Spotlight. I am so excited, ladies, because we have an exclusive. We have the chief activator herself, Mrs. Lucinda Cross. She is the vision board queen. She has been featured in Black Enterprise, Star Show, Today Show, and more. She's an author, mother, wife, mentor, and the list goes on. Welcome, Lucinda.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I did forget to say one of your main ones, and you're a speaker as well. You've got so many titles. I just haven't got enough space to actually get it all in there. And as I say, thank you for joining us. They call you now the Vision Board Queen, because you actually know how to rock out a vision board and, get things moving. So how do you feel to have been crowned that title?
Oh my gosh. For me, that's an amazing title, especially, for where I'm at here in New York, for them to even begin to start coining that title for me, because it's pretty tough. There's a lot of wonderful and great individuals who support others in accomplishing their goals. So for me, I was just like, what? So I'm excited.
I can imagine. Well, you've done many things. As I've mentioned, you're an author. You've got your children. You've got your speaking. You do the vision boards. There's so many things you do. But if somebody's actually thinking about, say that they're not confident to actually do a big vision board, and they wanted to do a little small one, have you got any tips that they could utilize to actually get started if they've never done one before?
Absolutely. If you've never done one before, and this is something you just want to do with yourself or with your close friends or family, grab a few magazines, grab a few words, pick up a couple of stickers, and begin to start just writing down and cutting out images that speak to you in terms of what you see your year like. And you put down all the desires that you have for the year. And I think if you just focus on this for the year is a great start. This way you're not overwhelmed with thinking about, well, what do I want for my life? This is just, what do you desire for the year? And that really, it relieves a lot of stress, and it allows you to just be creative without feeling overwhelmed.
Okay. So how effective has it been for yourself and, your family using these vision boards?
So for me, it's helped me because I'm able to see what my future goals are, and it helps me to stay focused, because I can go all over the place sometimes with my thoughts and my ideas. What do I do next? Where do I go? So with my vision board, it just gives me the inspiration to stay focused. And the same thing with my family. My children do them so that they can stay focused. I say, what's on your vision board? You said that if you want to get straight A's, you want to focus on getting the honor roll. So as a reward, where would you like to go? And so they'll cut out images, and it inspires them to say, you know what, let me stay focused on my grades, because I see myself going to Disney World as a reward, and so they put down the things that they desire as well on their board. So it helps out, and it helps my business grow. It helped me to stay focused on my relationship, because now, I don't forget the simple things that I need to do with my husband. And it's really a great motivator.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I was going to bring that in about, you mentioned Disney World there, and now you mentioned your husband. How do you juggle the fun and actually, spending time with the kids? And, you are a successful entrepreneur, or mompreneur.
So I really make it a point to stay focused in terms of being present when they're around. So I do my work when they're gone. When everyone is at school, that's when I handle all of my high priority tasks. While my husband's at work, I'm handling all my high priority tasks. When I pick them up from school, that's their time, until they go off and maybe watch television or go read a book, or they go to their after school activities. I'm paying attention to them. And when my husband walks in the door, I kind of, so like now, I may start cooking, from home. I may start cooking while I'm talking to clients on the phone. I may start, putting the laundry in or having it, picked up while I'm doing interviews. So I try to take off as much on my to-do list as possible so that I can be present. When the kids come home, work stops. When hubby comes home, work stops. When they get occupied and my husband starts watching sports, I'm back on my computer. So, and then I pick back up when they sleep.
Well, that's good and great tips there for other mothers to actually be able to get those tips into their life as well. And, you've written some wonderful books, and the current book that you're actually promoting is called, if I'm correct, Activate Your Vision. Is that right?
Yes, it's Activate Your Vision. It's a 40-day guide to take your vision off the board and into your life. A lot of people want to just create the vision board, but this is how to take it. How do you take it off the board and incorporate it in your life?
So if people want to get access to that book, Lucinda, where would they actually go to obtain that? Because, we're in the UK, but I do have an audience in other parts of the world.
Absolutely. They can go to lucindacross.com and they can purchase the book there. Yeah.
Okay, and you'll be able to see some amazing pictures of the conference that Lucinda does out there in America. She's had them at some exclusive places. Do you want to share with the audience where you've had them, Lucinda? Because you never keep it the same.
Absolutely. Yes, so the first year we had it in a wonderful mansion in New York, and then we had it in Times Square in the New York Times building in 2014, and in 2015 we had it in Atlanta in this fabulous hotel, the Marriott Marquis, and this year we're going to do a really big in D.C., so we're just waiting for approval from the venue, and then we'll share it. But every year it's September the 19th and the 20th, and so this year will be the 19th and the 20th as well.
Oh, wow. So keep posted there at lucindacross.com. You'll be able to get more information there. So, we're going to actually, for people that might not know your story, would you be able to give a quick, snapshot, see, tongue-tied today, in terms of your journey and how you've actually got to where you are today? Because, it would be great for people to actually hear about what your journey.
Absolutely. So I'm not sure how far you want me to go into it, but very humble beginnings. Just frustrated with how my life was. I had my ups and downs growing up, put myself in situations that I shouldn't have been in, but I didn't allow that to hold me back or set me back. And so I used all of my challenges, my life lessons, and kind of used that as a springboard to be the entrepreneur that I am today. And each pivotal moment that I experienced in my life, it was like strength. It was like strength building for this entrepreneurial journey, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all. But I built confidence, and I've built such a strong confidence in who I am and understanding the importance of working with individuals. And so, I had went from being a single mom. I went from, even growing up in college, I've made a mistake that I had to do some federal prison time. Had to, had to leave my job. I left the job that I was working at because I wanted to pursue this passion, just basically ready for what's next in my life. So I was constantly challenging myself based on my setbacks to get out of my comfort zone and do something great. And here we are today.
Excellent, excellent. So, as you said, you're still very humble. Here we are today. You've been featured in Black Enterprise. Not a lot of people can say that at all. It's up to us, featured you on his show and more. So what tips could you give anybody if they were to be involved in the media, whether it be in the studio, in the radio, or if they were, say, having to do live interviews on the TV?
It's So what would I say to those who desire to do that?
No, those who maybe had the opportunity. Say if somebody was like has got if somebody would like to, well, if there was actually had the opportunity to be asked to come into a TV show, or they were asked to come and do a radio interview, or even if they aspire to do those things, what tips would you give them? Because you've actually had to go and go on national TV, haven't you, to speak to people?
Yes, yes. So what I would say, even to get on those networks and to be featured, there was something that they seen in my brand and in my business, and that was the consistency with my message. I was constantly putting myself out there, so it gave them a sense of comfortability to have me on TV, exposed to their viewers and their followers, because they were able to see my YouTube videos or go to my website and get a sense of my voice, or they've seen some of the messages that I shared on social media. So that consistent brand helped out. So I would say start with the consistent brand, and even as you're being interviewed, just always remember the reason why you're on that show. And so for me, I had to remember the reason why you're on the show is to, depending on what the message was or the topic, with Dr. Oz, it was to let America know that there's still hope even after you made a mistake. You can still be a big dreamer as an adult. There's no time the best time is now. You can always start again, begin again. With Essence, that whole feature in Essence, and even within Black Enterprise, Essence was the same thing. Essence was just about how do you bring those dreams to fruition? How do you embrace just, it's okay to be a big dreamer. It's okay to have a vision that nobody understands. This is about you. And with Black Enterprise, just how I was able to use that to build a successful business and embrace my mistakes and use those mistakes to help millions and thousands of others. So remember to focus on why you're on, the show, or why you're being featured, and what you want, what message you really want to come across.
Excellent, excellent. The other thing you were saying, you've been helping millions, and you've also helped individual ladies as well. Lucinda has a book that she helped other ladies to be spotlighted in, called The Art of Activation as well. And if people, you've got multiple books, The Road to Redemption as well. You can Google Lucinda. She says that she's, is it Googleicious? How do you say that in your American accent?
Yes, Googleicious. I love it. I love it. I love how you say it.
Exactly. But she's got her YouTube channel, she helps lots of ladies, and, we'll be sharing information a bit later about maybe how, if anybody's interested in connecting with Lucinda to getting, working with her or being a part of what she's doing, whether it be the conference or anything else, or purchasing the book, we will be speaking about that a little bit more. But I wanted to ask you a question, because you are quite fun. Sometimes I've seen your videos and so forth. What is your favourite tune to listen to when you wanna loosen things up and you don't want to be so, business focused? What do you like to listen to? I've seen you whip a lady. I really have. My daughter thinks you rock, and my son, she goes, why are you like that, Mum? I've seen Lucinda that time, and she was, that song, it really left my head at the moment. I think you were opening a check, it was a while ago, and my son said, look, Lucinda's jumping on her settee, you need to be like that more, kind of thing. So, you were a lot of fun. So, what's the tune that's spurring you up at the moment?
You know what? I like Mary J. Blige. I do like the whipping name to have some fun. And my kids, I love your son. You said it was your son, right? But my kids, they're like, no, Mommy, don't do that. Oh my gosh, you're embarrassing me.
Yeah. Both of them have seen you do separate things. It was on two separate occasions, and I called my son for something, and he came in and he seen you, and I don't know what it was, something about you on your settee or something jumping, and then I think my daughter the other day, well, not the other day, a few months ago, she was saying, went, look, she knows how to whip and mayonnaise, and she starts doing it kind of thing. So, yeah.
I love it. I love it.
My kids think you're cool. Tell them that.
Well, I'm going to tell them. I can't wait. I can't wait to tell them because they think that I'm just so not cool.
I know.
But, you know, so yeah, I like the Mary J. Blige and really like behind the scenes. Like I listen to some Jay-Z. Oh my gosh, I love some Jay-Z. I listen to some Jay-Z old music. So yeah. I mean, outside of the good worship songs, but that'll really get me going and cleaning the house or working on the project, I'll put on my Jay-Z.
Oh, bless you, I have to get down and get these, loosen up the juices. I love that. Okay, you just like to ask about this, because, you know, you've managed to build up your platform to being able to even be, is it a tech speaker as well? So have you got any, like, tips if anybody would even want to become a speaker or even to get up to the level of being on that stage, the tech stage?
Absolutely. So, you know, just even becoming a speaker goes back to your message. What do you want people to know? What is it that you know? And I think a lot of people don't share that. It's even the things that we know how to do or the advice that people keep asking us for. That's a message that you can share. And for me, I've just been sharing, like I'll share my life, you know, situations that happen in my life. What happened, you know, maybe something happened with my children and I know that it can relate to my audience, to let them know, hey, all of us moms, we stick in together. You know, it's not easy. But what's your message? What's your overall message? And kind of stick with that. What's the story that your life has been telling so far? And share that story. Share it.
Oh. Okay, so you hear that, ladies. Lucinda says you need to go and share it. You know, you do. I did mention that you're on social medias and that, and you've been doing a series. What's it called? Lunch and something to do on Periscope.
Thursday's Lunch and Earn. Lunch and Earn.
Lunch and Earn. So I love the title itself. That's really good. What if people want to actually watch that? Could you say your handle?
Absolutely. So on Periscope, it's periscope.tv/Lucinda Cross, LucindaCross. That's where the Lunch and Earns and the good Periscopes are. And all of them are posted also on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/virtual Lucinda. And that's how they can watch the replays and the edit videos, and even the ones that are the bloopers. We have a good time.
Oh, excellent. And there's a lot of nuggets there, ladies. So, and even gents, if there's any gents listening, don't forget to watch that. The funny thing is, you did, people do ask you to do loads of stuff about leadership, but are you finding more men want to actually attend your events now? How are you looking to serve the men?
Oh my gosh, men, they want to attend the events, they want the activation, and so we're actually opening up for the first time in March. This March, we're doing the Activate Men Mastermind barbershop style, because men are looking for it. They're saying, hey, what about us? You know, we want to be activated as well. So yeah, I do find a lot of men now seeking that leadership and support.
Excellent. So then, if anybody, I was mentioning before, if anybody would like to, connect with you for coaching or services, what programs are you going to be running in the future in 2016 so that people can have
so in 2016? Yeah. So in 2016, we have a wonderful mastermind starting, and it's going to be about 12 weeks. The mastermind is going to be amazing. You get coaching inside of it. We'll also have a membership, so a monthly membership. So the classes the topics that I share on Lunch and Earn, I go in depth in the membership. So every month you'll actually get the full class with notes and everything. So the membership is like a school, an Activate Academy, so to speak, where every month you get different lessons. So the membership is something we're also launching. And, I also, if people just want a quick consultation, they can go to my site, lucindacross.com, and go under work with me, and, just pick a slot of time. If they want 30 minutes, and 45 minutes, an hour, they can definitely invest in some time, and we'll dig into their business. We'll dig into how to make them become better in what they do. So I'm excited.
Excellent. So is that at the website as well? Is that at the website as well if people wanted to access this mastermind? To send a message to the website?
Yes, so they can go to lucindacross.com and they'll have access to the mastermind. The page will be up shortly where you can go directly to lucindacross.com, activate mastermind, /activate mastermind.
Excellent. So before we wind up here, after God, who actually inspires you, because you've got a lot of energy?
You said what? Say that last thing one more time. I love your accent, so I can listen to you all day. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm the same with you guys. But I was saying, before we wind up, who inspires you after God? Because you've got a lot of energy.
After God?
Yeah, who inspires you?
Who inspires me besides God? So besides God, I would say my husband. He inspires me because he keeps pushing me. He supports me, and he listens to my crazy ideas. So he's my inspiration.
Yeah, because he believes in what you do, and he's always there to push you through. But if somebody doesn't have somebody like that believes in them or their vision, what would you say to them as a closing point?
I would say find someone that can hold you accountable, find someone that you can brainstorm with, and that someone that you find, make sure that they're happy with their lives. They're someone who thinks positive. You want somebody who, every time you come to them with a challenge or an obstacle, they'll push you to find a way to make it happen. And regardless of what, even before my husband, I'll always make sure that I don't just share my ideas with everybody. I share them with those people who I know will say, okay, let's find a solution. Let's find a way to make it happen. So get an accountability partner, and that will help you out tremendously.
Excellent, excellent. Just want to thank you for joining us, Lucinda. And, don't forget to connect with Lucinda. She's got some wonderful books.